Good evening and welcome to my channel. My name's Berenice and they call me Belle for short. Nearly forgot my lines there. Tonight, this is Saturday evening, the 20th of July 2024, and I've just finished my postage stamp, the top of it. I haven't quilted it. I'll edit it, put the second part on in a wee while. But I'm going to make this. Now you're not going to get the effect yet until I finish the quilt top, but this is going to be the shadow of a block. If you go to the last Homely House run by Kate, it's a YouTube channel, excuse me, you'll see her doing it. It's by Sam Wilde, made this fabric, and it's to do with K Facets. I think it's a new designer with him, and she's made a lovely quilt out of that, and I'm doing the same thing. So if you go to her site, mention me. Yeah, might get some viewers from her to me. That would be nice. But yeah, it's a lovely quilt, quite simple. These are 5-inch blocks, charm pack size. And that one there is, I've got a pile. I will put a photo actually at the beginning of the film, or I have done. Yeah, whatever. So 1.5 inch there, square, and a little bit of trouble with Kate, done it slightly different to me. That's 1.5 by 5, that's the bottom one, along there. See, the grey would go on there, and the little there. 1.5 by 4. Now she does her sashing straight across with the blocks. I can't do that. I just have a terrible time doing that. So what I do, I did have one here. This one's slightly smaller, the grey here. So let me get it the right way again. So I do, I've actually made these, this is 1.5, but forget that, I cut them 2. So it would be 1.5 finished. I don't know if she cut them 2.5 and made them 2 inch there. I have a feeling she did, but that's the size I'm doing. So that's 2 inch by 7 inch for the long side. There is a long side, and 2 by 6 inch. So we'll see how we do it, you see. So I'll sew that one on first, this bottom one, so it just comes to the edge there, and then this long, and then the same with this. I'll do the shorter side and then right across the bottom. But it'll make more sense once you see me doing it. So I'm calling it Japanese shadow quilt because I'm trying to use the Japanese design in the blocks. Okay then. So it's late, I'm slumming it, look, I've gear on. I've just been gaming a bit with my son and I thought I'd spend an hour doing this. So let's get sewing, eh? Right, so I'm going to just chain piece these bits, the shadow part that goes around the block. I've got the camera in a new position, see if this is better. I still have to face you around, probably have to turn you around. But 1.5 by 5 inch and 1.5 by 4 inch, and the little grey blocks for it, the top of each one, top and then the bottom right. I pinned that one, so I took a photo, which you probably would have seen. So I'm just going to move them there for a minute. And that's all it is, chain piecing. There's no reverse side on these plain fabrics. So, get myself a little bit organised here. Just using cream thread, 1/4 inch foot. And I'm rattling. Hold on a tick. Get me sock. Still haven't got a bee sock. Keep forgetting. Sure I could get one in 5 seconds. So anyway, new quilt. So let's do, I don't know how many blocks I'm going to make. That's my washing up falling over. rather than my bowl or something, just done the washing up. Make me less guilty about sitting here. I won't know. I haven't got a designer wall. Not like Kate from the Homely House. She's got a lovely big wall she can pin her stuff to or stick it to. I did have a door in my old flat, but I haven't got one here spare now, so I'll lay it on the bed, so I will. Once I've made a few. So I'm just going to go a short one and a long one. As I say, it doesn't matter how, because it's a plain fabric. I'll just chain piece these. So I hope your day's been good. This is Saturday, I keep thinking it's Sunday. The funeral of my friend, my quilting friend, was yesterday in a chapel at the crematorium. I haven't been to a funeral since my husband passed away. My father was before that. Yeah, my father was 2000 and my husband 2006. But I was okay. It was nice. It wasn't religious. They had somebody speak. There's a name for it. I didn't do that with John. I did get a vicar, even though we're not really religious. But I thought you need something for that closure part, somebody to speak. And celebrant, isn't it? Didn't know about that at the time. It's only 50. We did speak about him passing for me because of the age difference, and of course he wasn't too well at the end, even though it was a sudden death. But yeah, it was lovely. They had two television screens, and we saw a photo of her, and then a little way in, they played a couple of tunes that she liked, and it was being videoed or zoomed or teamed all around the world because her husband, or her late husband, was a travel agent, so they went all over the place. And she's got friends that she's had, 50 years or more. And when the chap said people were watching in, where was it? It was Russia. Was it Thailand, America, Australia, Her late husband was Venetian, actually, so obviously family there. Yeah, it blows my mind. I'm lucky I know someone at the end of the street. Yeah, what a life, what a different kind of life to what I've had. Not that I'm worried about it, it's just luck of the draw, I sometimes say. So, yeah, it was nice, and I did speak to one of her sons. I didn't go to the afternoon tea kind of thing. I didn't think many of my quilting group went, but they did, and they text me, but I didn't see it for 40 minutes. I had my phone on silent, obviously in the chapel. I put it aside and come home speaking to a neighbour. She was asking me, and my son, he was concerned about me, so he phoned me. But anyway, it is what it is. So I've made a video. I finished off a quilt that she put together. She didn't make it, she put it together. It all came in scraps and she put it together. I'd done one as well, but hers is completely different. But that's going to be private. That's just going to be for our quilting ladies, our group. So, yeah, God bless your soul, Marion. Yeah, so, anyway, I saw this on the last Homely House. I thought, oh God, I can do that. That's simple. I don't even need a pattern. So I just pulled up her YouTube and looked at the picture and worked it out. And I'm going to pass it for another girl I call them girls, all over 60. We are girls. Viv in my group. She wanted to make one. Trouble is I picked two. I had another one I saw on Facebook and I grabbed the picture and put it on my desktop. I don't like putting in folders, I lose them. I do put stuff in folders, but yeah, so and she did say to me, what one she wanted, but I've still got a bit confused, so I'm going to make both actually. I love them. But she's away to France with family, 16 of them apparently. Yeah, in the big house together. Lovely house. She showed me the place that they rented. Absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, good on them. I've never been abroad. One thing and another, couldn't do it. But it's nice to hear about them gallivanting around the world. Opportunities, but that's the way it is. I don't really want to go now. The thought of travelling with my bad back and mobility issues and mental health, it would worry me going. And I certainly wouldn't go on my own. Mind you, you know, wherever I go I make friends. I mean, it's amazing how many people I know in the village in this last year while getting out and about, coffee mornings, etc., crafts, socialising. Yeah, and I say I do make an impression on people. I know I do. Yeah. The colour of my hair gets people coming up to me in the street. Now I'm sitting outside the local supermarket, little supermarket, like. And 2 or 3 people come up, I love your hair. That's it, that's now's conversation, you know. Exchange numbers, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm not exactly shy. I'm going to have to cut some more. Oh no, there's one I'd done the wrong size and undone. Very good belt. See, every little scrap helps. Actually, I'm going to make sure it's the right same size. Yeah, it is. So, you're not seeing much sewing, are you? Should we put you down a bit? Now I've run out of grey. Let's have a look. Dip you down. I can't zoom in on this selfie mode on the phone. It's an iPhone I'm using. That's all it is. The small one and the big one. That's what I need for each block. So I'm going to cut some more grey now, little blocks, because I've run out. We'll see in a minute. So I'm now going to put these strips onto these Japanese 5-inch blocks. That one wasn't necessarily Japanese, but I quite liked it. I thought it would go. I'm pretty sure these are. I should really bought some more. I haven't, and it will take a few days to get here if I do. But I will order some more. These are definitely Japanese. I will order some more because there's a nice yellow. I see that there's another one yellow in there. So let's start the first one, eh? I want to keep my one with the label on it. Not that I get mixed up, but I do like Japanese fabric. I thought I had more. I probably have, just can't find them. So we've got a long one, which obviously doesn't fit there, and I'm not very organised, and a short one. And all I do is, my table's creaking, is finger press it, put it to the top, because we want the shadow here. You won't see it until they're sort of sewn together. But that works out. I've done it 3 3/4 first of all. I forgot there's 2/4 inches in the seam. I only counted 1. My maths, no good. It works out. I got it in the end. Now I could chain piece these, but I'm going to put this one together to show you. Okay. So I'm just going to finger press. Got nails. Look, well, I cut them. I'm trying to play the guitar, so I had to cut them. But I've got nail varnish on. And the long one goes on here. And put it the right sides together, Belle. I'm just pressing it towards the black, and obviously I want the seam in there. Yeah, I want the seam in there. Then I butt up again. Butt up the seams together, down the opposite ways. I had to think there. I've only made 1 or 2, so I did make the grey border sashing a bit thinner. Perfect, see? So again, finger press. Can't see if you can see me yet. Just looking at my phone. So that's the way it goes. And then, if I can find my little strips, they're right here in front of you. So they were, that's it, they're over there. They're whisked away. So I've got 2 piles of the grey. That's 6 inches. I've lost my label, and 7 inches. Let me just check roughly. I have got the measurements down for you. Actually, that's 5.5. Is that right? But yeah, 5.5. You know what? I don't know. I don't think that's right. Amateurs. No, it's not right. Should have been 6. Why did I cut them that? Oh, it's them ones, right. They're old ones. Here we are. Those are the ones I've done wrong first. So it's definitely 6 inches across the top here. This is all the background that these blocks are going to seem like they're floating on. So I'm still not happy there. Make sure we're nice and happy before we carry on. I'm still not happy. Oh, in there, behave yourself. So I'm just checking underneath just to make sure that's in. That's it. I'm going fast on the straight line. I'm used to it. My friend and my neighbour, new neighbour. Oh, you go so fast. I've been doing it for a few years, mate. That's why. I still make mistakes. She saw me yesterday make a mistake. So that's one side. This is the background. See, that's part of the background, and this is... Oh, I've got that the wrong way. Got that the wrong way. See? Experts can make mistakes. Oh, don't call me an expert. Right, you can sit there and watch me unpick. This is part of quilting. I see me undo a whole quilt, didn't like it. Why do you do that? How do you do that? Well, that would drive me mad. It drives me mad at first, but then I just sit down and get on with it. I've got a lot of patience. Don't ask my son that. He, you know, as a child, he probably thought I wasn't very patient with him, but he knows I am. Yeah, a good trait. And don't get me wrong, I can lose the rag, but I say once I lose my temper, get annoyed with it's getting annoyed with yourself. That's my issue. I think I've got to be perfect all the time, but I'm learning. No doubt, especially stuff like this. Just undo it, start again. Like I say, what else am I going to do with my time? Sit there getting bored. Right, that's the shadow bell. See? The shadow. So I didn't need to do the seams, did I? Never mind. We got there. We've only got a few more to do. 80 or 100, somewhere around there. Oh, press the button, Boo. Right, so that's that part done. Finger press that. Of course you can iron it, but I don't want to get up off my chair. Okay, and then we got the 7-inch, 2-inch by 7-inch goes on here. That didn't. Oh, I've done something wrong here. What have I done? I know what I've done. It should have been longer. Right, we'll stop that. So this is how it's going to go together. I'll just sew the little grey ones onto the black strips. So our main block. Some grey on there. I'll try and get it the right way this time. I've done it wrong. When I'm getting the swing of it, I will chain piece this, but I'm just showing you what to do on this first one. Get me warmed up as well. So this one's going on here. It's my chair that's creaking along there. So I'm gonna get it the right way this time. I put that square over there last time. I might keep it in the video, I don't know, to show you that I'm fallible just like everyone else. Nobody's perfect, but we carry on regardless. I'm just going to go slow, make sure that seam is tucked in nice. Very warm in Britain here. Temperatures in my front room, yeah, still over 25. It's very unusual for us. I had the fan on, but I've just turned it off while I'm doing this bit of filming. Actually, it was blowing my piece of paper away. So that's the way it would go in the quilt. This is the shadow. So I'll put the short one on here. Hope it fits. It does. Oh, sigh of relief. It's a big sigh of relief. This is the sashing part, because I can't get them lined up neatly in a whole row. This is the way I'll do it. There's a few more seams, but it's easier for me to do. Somebody at my group was telling me how you mark it, pin it up to the next layer. Yeah, I don't think I've got the patience for that. I'm patient, but not that patient. So do we fit? No, see, we're short again. What am I doing? 7.5, that's supposed to be. Let's have a look. It's 7, it's the wrong length. Give us a sec. I must have 7.5 here. Yeah, I picked up the wrong one. You get over there out of the way. There we go. I know I cut a few. Only a few, because I just wanted to test it. Now, I actually want to press this seam as well. Obviously I could get my little iron out, it's too hot for irons. I know 25 to some of you is not very high, but anything over 21 and I'm roasting. We're just not used to it in Britain. They are getting warmer summers. Right. That's the block done. Okay, that didn't cut. The machine's given up in the heat. We had a power cut for 2 minutes. Oh, I've run out. Bobbin, look! Nobody told me. Hold on, I've got half a bobbin here just to finish this block. Hey, good am I think I must be getting tired with the heat and that. I need to get some water into me and a cup of tea. It's 9:30, is it? No, it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, Saturday evening. I'll just do this bit. That's okay. We'll start there. Hold on. Here we go. There's the block with the sashing. And if I can find my other one, That will go on like that. Obviously I've got that side to do. It will go on like that. I probably won't put 2 peaks, but just to give you a general idea of how it goes. Very effective. Okay, let's pack up for the night. I'll see you tomorrow, but it'll be 2 minutes for you. Bye for now. So here I have a strip of blocks put on top of each other, and I'll put them together like so. So I've marked the top one. This is my 4th column. I'll record this and see how to go. So I put them next to me at the side. I'll put that one on there, and the next one underneath. Flip it up, turn it around. Now that seam's coming up towards me, so I want this seam down, and I'll butt it again. Now a little bit over there, but I'll make allowances for that and put it under the machine like that. I just hold on to that seam and straighten it up like so. I hope you can see that okay. I'm just going to zoom you in a bit. So as I say, I have got that. I could have cut it off, but I'm leaving it on. I'm fine with that. I can cope with that. You might hear people out in my back garden. We've got a community garden, and there's a couple of kids out there visiting their grandma. So and that's the two seams joined together. Yeah, you can see that there. I'll press it when I finish the row. So the next one, I'll turn around like that. Off my pile, block off my pile, flip it up and turn the whole thing round. I'm going to double check, so this is going down away, so I'm just going to put a wee crease in there, butt this one up against it. This seems okay, and I hold on to that for dear life, as I usually say. I haven't got my sock or my bracelet, I'm only doing a bit of filming here. I'm going out. I just wanted to get this bit done. Under the machine. Start slowly because I don't use a thread bunny. It's caught a couple of times, my bobbin's run out. And that's all there is to it. This part. Oh, we should carry on like that. Again. Under there. Next one. Flip it up. Bit awkward because I'm doing it a bit different to what I usually do, just to show you, or to show you how I do these things. Somebody said tutorial. It can be a tutorial, but I'm not going out my way to I like people to see what I'm doing, and if they want to do it, that's fine. So again, I've got that button up the opposite way the seams. So I just hold it, get a little bit square there, and this down here. Now, it'll work out. Might look a bit out of kilter there, but it's fine. It's fabric, it moves like a plank of wood, as I say. So I'm just going to go to the seam. Doesn't like a certain speed if the slider's in a certain position. So I'll just put that there. Might be a little tiny slip over, but that's fine. Everything's fine with quilting. Don't be hard on yourself. I'm just sewing it so I can just see the underneath fabric. See, I'm not happy there, so I'm going to lift that again. And that's it. Put my 1/4 inch foot on. And that's it. Zoom out a little bit for you. And there they are laying together. It's starting to take effect, but when they're all together, that'll work. So I've finished the strips. There's just 1 and 2. Let me just show you one first of all. I haven't got design wall. I've trimmed up the edge here. This one here. 1 and 2 will go together like this. And I'm going to show you sewing that together, okay? Make sure I get the right sides together. And there is a certain seam that I joined. I've pressed them up and down away so I get a bit closer to the machine and have a look at that, okay? So I just do the strip 1 to 2. As I said, I press this underneath one, the first strip. I've numbered them so I can keep them in my pattern order, 1 top, 2 top. Press the seams the opposite way. There's no other seams to match, even though you've got these. It goes like that. And that's all there is to it. Sounds simple, I know. Or I make it look simple. But it isn't much else. Let me do a sock on. Hold on, wrong one. Bracelet. What time is it? 7:30 at night now. So I'm just going to put a few of these together. And that's all I want to do, make sure these seams fit here. And it's along there, the bottom of the blacks. I'm going to stop here because I want to make sure that that goes under nice and neat. And I'm going to go slow because I've got to want to line this up as well. So I'll get to the next seam. I said I trimmed it, that's a little bit out. It'll be fine. So make sure, see, I don't want that down the way because this is facing away from me all the way, so it will end up twisted. And I'll try to avoid that. So as I said, I've got a little sliver there that's sticking out. Didn't trim it very well, but it's fine. It's fabric. That one's underneath, see? It's up in there because I'm coming up to my seam. I'm keeping my finger on it. You can pin it. That's on that seam. And again, you've seen me do this a few times if you're a regular viewer, which I hope you are. Of course, we've mentioned the subscribe, the like button, all good for my analytics, all good for my ego as well, or my self-esteem actually. Makes me feel good. Again, I'm coming up to that seam, so I've got my finger on it. I'm just going to get this a little bit more in line. My iron's beeping at me. I've left my iron on, it tells me. Yeah, I moved it for a minute. Alright, see, so this one's a bit, but I can see from here it's going down. I just want to make sure I can just about see the fabric underneath. Again, I'm going slow because I'm coming up to the seam. Get everything in order. Take your time. You've got all the time in the world. That looked a bit creased, but that's fine. Don't panic about that. Right, so I'm on the seam. So I'll get to the next one. Get my fabric, my blocks all sorted out. All comfortable. See, so I pulled it so I can see the grey underneath from the border. Just let it go again. Keep my fingers on it. That's the way I do it. So I'm going to go a bit slower here. I'm coming up to that joining seam. And the last one. It's 9, I think. I have to count it. 7 wide, 9. It might be 8 actually. Let's count, eh? I've forgotten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8. I'm thinking of making it 9. I can always add another one, another right at the bottom, if I'm not happy. That's what I like to do. See, now I've got that up there, and that should be down there. This seam's there. So I'll do it the same way. It's just so it doesn't twist. Going one way and one seam, one the other. Last bit, always take your time because you're going to make it a wee bit narrow. And we'll have a little look. I'm just going to see what you can see here. Let's go out a bit. There we go. I might have been a bit louder as I'm a bit near the mic. And that's what I wanted there, joining nice. Yeah, that's good. Let's see, that's not bad. Caught my needle. I'm bound to find one that's not right. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's a lovely pattern. I love it. It's really going to be effective when it's finished. You see it for hanging on a wall. It's a wee bit tight there, I don't know what happened there, but still. I shall go do that and show you the finished project at the end.